Now, if you're a gin lover, this will be pretty much your go-to cocktail. If you haven't tried it yet, you really must do. This is the Gin Collins or the Tom Collins, often touted for the gin cocktail for tonic haters or the gin and tonic for tonic haters. It is a simple blend of gin, lemon juice, sugar to sweeten it up, and soda water. It hasn't got that bitter quinine that many people don't like in tonic waters. Now, this is really, really popular. It'll be on most cocktail menus up and down the UK, and I dare say worldwide as well. However, it suffers from one of those things. It's much like what I call in rum world the rum punch. No one really buys a rum punch, and yet if you rename it, it flies off the shelves. And the Collins is very much the same thing. For example, let's take the raspberry and elderflower Collins, pretty much one of the biggest Collins cocktails of the mid 2000s through to the 2010s, 2020s. It was huge. It was on most menus, but very rarely called a raspberry and elderflower Collins. In some cases, they renamed it to a raspberry and elderflower fizz, which sold a bit more. But then if you do crazy things like call it a gin berry blossom, that just flies out in the menu. Now, in its purest form, it is a beautifully balanced cocktail. Depending on the gin, you can go with your standard gins that many of you will have in your home bars and your pub sheds, even to a certain extent pubs and bars. Or you can go flavoured gins to put a flavoured twist on it. But the basics are the same. Gin, 50ml. Lemon juice, 25ml. Sugar, 15ml. Top it up with soda water, 75ml. But what I'm going to give you now are 5 very simple riffs of inspiration that you can use with these Reál purees or syrups, whatever you want to call them, and transform your menus, your next party, your pub and bar cocktail menus, to get your guests and your friends and family going, wow, what's that? Simple cocktails, just tasty. Now, what I've done is enlist the help of ChatGPT to kind of rename these. So what I'm actually going to make is an orange and mango Collins, but for the purposes of cocktail menus or your party menus, for your next party at home, ChatGPT has renamed this a mango and citrus splash. Which would you prefer? Orange and mango Collins, mango and citrus splash. So to speed things up, lemon juice, soda water, 25ml of lemon juice, about 75ml of soda water. I'm going for Gordon's Mediterranean Orange Gin. I'm just going roughly about 50ml. These are slightly smaller glasses. And then these Reál syrups, just to kind of give you this, they are purees or fruit infusions, whatever you want to call them. They are thicker than your average sort of Monin syrup. And the reason I love them is because they have got that texture with that sort of burst of flavour, and they're absolutely delicious. Long life, shelf stable. And just brilliant. And because they're top down as well, it means everything falls to the bottom. So you can use everything out of the bottle without stuff sticking up there, and you really have to sort of shake it out. So they do recommend 30ml serving on the back of the bottle. I think you can get away with 20ml, but you do you. So I'm going 20ml of mango added to that Mediterranean Orange gin, lemon juice and soda. That purely replaces your sugar. And literally a couple of seconds, a couple of sort of stirs. If you were in a professional environment, I would urge you to shake the gin, the puree, the lemon juice, and do it properly. But I'm just demonstrating, if you're at home, you don't need to. Really, really simple. Garnish that up. Technically, and traditionally, it gets served with a maraschino cherry. Do whatever you want to garnish it up. Delicious, fruity, well balanced. The gin comes through. Honestly, I defy you not to fall in love with that. Now, that cocktail I mentioned at the top of the video, the raspberry and elderflower Collins. ChatGPT, the gin, berry, blossom, lemon juice, elderflower tonic instead of your soda water. It's an easy way to get an elderflower flavour into your drink. Most pubs and bars will have this as an elderflower tonic. Really easy to get if you're at home, in your pub sheds, in your home bars. We're just going to add gin. You know, we've got a gin, we've got elderflower in there, so we're just going to add plain gin, and then to this we are going to add some of the raspberry Reál. Give it a good shake, a little bit thicker than your average syrup, but this will just add an amazing depth of flavour to this. 20 ml, no more than that. I don't think you need 30 ml at all. 20 ml in there. And then just to garnish, I've got some frozen raspberries out of the freezer and another dried lemon wedge. Flipping tasty. You don't lose the gin, you don't lose the essence of what a Collins is, but it is very much raspberry and elderflower. Now, another of my favourite flavour combos is blueberry and ginger, because it works actually really well with rum instead of gin. But I'm going to do gin. We've got some lemon juice already in there. I've got some oldish ginger ale. Get used fresh ginger ale when you've got it. I've actually just combined 2 bottles together because I had some in the fridge. So we've got that. I'm going to add to this your favourite gin. Even go play with another flavoured gin if you want. There we go. We're just going 45 ml of the gin that you've got at home, and then we are going for blueberry. So you don't have to use soda water. You don't have to use tonic water. You can use ginger ale and stuff like that in this. But I'm going to do this. You don't need much of this at all. It says 30 ml, but 15 ml of this. And I've used a lot of this because I put the blueberry on toast when I've got it. Absolutely delicious. And then I thought I had some blueberries in the freezer. I haven't. I've got blackberries, but that'll do. Blackberry and that. And you have a blueberry and ginger fizz. What did ChatGPT call it? Zesty berry fusion. Now, another recipe for you, passion fruit and kiwi Collins that ChatGPT has renamed Tropical Island Twist. Can you see what I mean now about cocktails and their names? You know, most of us, unimaginative amongst us, like me, would have called that a passion fruit and kiwi Collins, and it probably wouldn't have sold that well. But a Tropical Island Twist, I guarantee, will fly off the menus. Can you do better with your names? Simply, gin, we're back to soda water. Sorry, lemon juice, and we're back to soda water in there again. We're going for tropical passion fruit gin. Why not? You could use passion fruit rum. You could use passion fruit vodka. Why not? There's plenty of different flavours out there. We're going 45 ml, or whatever you're going to use, of your passion fruit flavour. And then this, I kid you not, is the most authentic kiwi flavour that I've ever used. I flipping love this stuff. This is absolutely gorgeous. I personally do think this is better than all other kiwi sort of flavours and syrups that I've used. So again, 20 ml of this. Try 30 if you want, as I keep saying, but I don't think you need that much. No, I think this one's crying out for green on green. Probably even a lime if you wanted to as well, but I've got a lemon there, dried lemon. Fresh kiwi fruit if you've got it. Stunning. It is so simple. 4 ingredients. I guarantee it, you will love these. Now, just to throw a complete curveball out to you, you can use products like this, which are your soda water, which are your lemon, and to a certain extent, a little bit of sweetness. So Fever Tree's Sicilian lemonade, I think is fantastic. This is not overly sweet, but it's got a touch of sweetness to it. You can use that as your fizziness. You don't need lemon juice. To this, I'm going to go really crazy. If I can open the bottle, we're going to go vanilla vodka. 45 ml vanilla vodka in there. And then what flavour combo am I going for? Strawberry. Strawberry and vanilla. Match made in heaven. And I know full well that you only need 20 ml of this. So 20 ml strawberry syrup. Look how runny that is. Perfect. We're just going to pour that in there. Give it a quick stir. Then garnish wise, sprig of mint, and I've got a frozen strawberry out of the freezer. Strawberry and vanilla Collins. Vanilla Berrylicious Zinger. I'm not saying that's the best name in the world. ChatGPT came up with that. I think that took 3 attempts to get that good. But I think you could probably do better. But vanilla berrylicious Zinger, or what did we do? A vanilla and passion fruit Collins. Which one? Sorry, a strawberry and passion fruit. Strawberry and vanilla Collins. Which one would sell more? There's some amazing drinks here. But the key factor is these purees, syrups. They are phenomenal. I absolutely love them. There's no limits to what you can create and pimp up your favourite cocktails. This is just gin. We're going to do daiquiris, we're going to do other stuff, and talking about rum cocktails. If you want to know whether these work in a daiquiri, watch that video right there.